What's up, y'all? This is Master P. I just want to tell y'all subscribe to PIPERBOY Williams, your verified source of battle rap and entertainment. You heard me?
First of all, shout out to Master P. I appreciate you, bruh. You know what I mean? Like, that means a lot. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you. I do want to say this. You know, I do want to address CALICOE and VERB real quick, right? VERB has been telling us for a while that what we seeing is not real. You know, and a lot of us, we kind of took his words as hate, but he's been kind of telling us everything, bruh. Like, if you go back, like, he did a Spaces, I think it was yesterday or today, right? He did a Spaces, and he's basically saying, like, yo, I've been telling y'all since, like, January. Like, since 2020, 90% of these battles that you see now are scripted.
That y'all have praised. A lot of the battles y'all think are the greatest have all been motherfuckers put together. Now look, when I hold on, so niggas juicing. Oh yeah, this has been going. Okay, this is. I'm gonna get to the story. Watch this shit, Tony. I'm gonna break this all the way down. When I found out that this style has been created by one person, we just not saying that, but it's been created by one person. Okay. When I found out this was going on, because rappers do not stay quiet for nothing, they always run their motherfucking mouth, right? When I found out that so many of the battles from the caffeine era to now have been scripted, it disgusted me, right? It disgusted me in a fashion that I couldn't understand, right? A lot of people that's listening, your favorite star that you like right now has been a part of a scripted fight.
You know, that's dealing with caffeine. So y'all tell me what y'all think. And, you know, we got CALICOE. He kind of tried to tell us in a way, you know, WWF, you know what I mean? Or WWF, the song he had, WWF. You know, he's been kind of trying to tell us. And, you know, a lot of us just letting this stuff like fall on deaf ears. And, you know, John tried to tell us. And it's just like, you know, some of these things are just so far out, you don't really like want to believe it. You know, I think it's one of those situations that happen with the fans and like media sometimes. We don't want to believe this. You know, we spend a lot of hours like trying to entertain people and finding out information and things like that. And it's just like, you know, I don't know if other people knew, but I didn't know. You know, so, you know, it's disheartening. And I do want to give a shout out to ADAP. You know what I mean? Like, they tried not to shout them out. A lot of these people, I want to shout them out, you know, because I feel like he did a video on this situation, and he basically just compiled all the clues, all the hints, and people just talking about it, you know, about the scripted battles, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's disheartening. It's not good, you know what I mean? As a battle rap fan, I never expected this, you know, but this seems to be like the new reality, you know? And I want to ask y'all a question, like, with a person like John the Don, who's never done anything like this, you know, and, you know, a person like Big T, he's in the spaces saying, yo, I've never done anything like this. VERB is saying, I've never done anything like this. You know, we may be looking at VERB and Hollow the Don as like one of the last like non-scripted battles like on caffeine. You know what I mean? So I want to ask y'all, should a person like John the Don come back to battle rap? You know what I mean? I think he should. You know, but now like these battlers, they have to deal with, there's a potential like there could be a team of writers against you. You know, if you don't play ball, you know what I'm saying? So y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. Like, you know, we still gonna watch it. Like, you know, we about to watch Homecoming. We don't know if this is scripted or not. Like, you got to think about this. Like, a lot of battlers are not coming out talking about this, like, at all. Like, they not saying nothing, you know? And it's kind of like, I think the reason why a lot of them are not saying anything, because it's like, you know, shit happens. I think he was like in a space or something. He was talking about it. And he was just like, yo, like, you know, like I walked in a room and there was a bunch of people rehearsing, you know, so it's like maybe people don't want to say anything because they've probably already been caught red-handed doing the same thing, you know, and it's kind of just like what VERB is saying. He's like, yo, like, you know, we don't like it as veterans, but like they kind of beating the game, like when you think about it, you know what I mean? Like they got a team of writers, they don't have that stress, like preparing for a battle. And, you know, they getting battles back to back. And, you know, you ever thought about like, okay, so you going up against like a veteran, like some of these guys, right? veteran battlers. You know, and a lot of these guys aren't even nervous, like, going up there. Like, when you really look at these battles, like, I don't know. Like, maybe I'm speculating a little bit too much. You know what I mean? Because now that I notice, it's like when you watch these battles, like, a lot of people are not. Bro, if I'm going up against, like, a top-tier legend, I'm going to be nervous. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of these battlers going up against top tiers, they ain't nervous. They can do battles back to back to back. You know, and, you know, but some of y'all choking even though y'all rehearsing. Wait a minute. You know what I mean? But the last Mohicans, you know, or the last battlers that never really took part in anything like this, I think they need to be respected. I think they need to be held at a higher acclaim. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Media, bloggers, y'all could do whatever y'all want, you know, but I feel like if people are trying to brush this under, you know what I mean? Like the rug, not talk about this or be cool with it, you know, we shouldn't be listening to them. You know what I mean? Like, you should not be listening to people that's cool with this. Cause like now I'm like, I don't know who to trust. You know what I mean? Like, I was, you know, being real, keeping it real. Like when I went live, yeah, I'm entertaining y'all, but I'm keeping it real. It's like people in my phone, my contacts, I ain't even messaging. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't talking to these people, you know what I mean? You don't know who's who or what's what, who got secret contracts, like what's going on in battle rap. And that's why I've been kind of like just talking to people behind the scenes, like, you know, not in battle rap, like, yo, I might have to make that jump and go to entertainment. You know what I mean? Because it's like, this ain't real. It's like smoke and mirrors. So, like, I don't know. Yeah, it's like I'm whining and I'm complaining, but it's like finding out Santa Claus ain't real. You know what I mean? Or wrestling ain't real. Like, this not funny. Like, y'all kind of pull the wool over everybody's eyes and y'all laughing about it, taking no accountability. Like, yo, what's the problem? Like, why are you mad about it? You know what I mean? Like, why are you even partaking in that? You know what I mean? The people that's like talking about it and don't understand why we're upset about it, it's like, why are y'all even doing that?
That shit. If all the media really came together and really started, like, I hear what VERB is saying, if all of the media came together, it was on some shit with you niggas over this shit, y'all be looking dumb as a motherfucker. I'm telling you right now.
You know, like, did y'all get involved in battle rap just to be cool with the battlers and just play whatever game the battle? I think Surf is responsible for a lot of this. I know he locked up. You know, you don't want to say nothing bad about somebody who's locked up. He's responsible for a lot of it. He's basically said it multiple times in spaces. This is WWE. You know what I'm saying? This is not real. You know what I mean? He even mentioned him and drugs, like coming up with the AMG mode. You know, like for the battle with Cortez, like the whole thing that people like, you know, mixed with the Quilly situation. Like he said, like him and drugs like help like write that. You know, so it's like it's kind of just like this is not even. You got to think if you had a driving force in battle rap like Surf, right? And he's doing things like this, and you're seeing this, and he got like 100 and something thousand followers, right? He's controlling battle rap. You're watching them put together Midnight Madness and basically put together cards, and the threat of you getting out of line and potentially not even being on a card, you know, is real when you're dealing with a person like that. You know what I'm saying? And then you see them rehearsing, you know what I mean? Or you're hearing about this is scripted, and but you know what I mean? Like you might want to get on the bandwagon. I ain't saying it's just what it is. You know, if you hearing all this, it's like, what are you going to do if you're a newer battler trying to become a household name? You know, it's just, it's a scary thought, you know what I mean? And I'm starting to question like his chest, like when he's comfortable up there on stage with certain people, like VERB said it, you know what I mean? Like, yo, like what, you know, Chess be choking, like, yeah, he ain't gonna choke when he cool with you. You know what I'm saying? Like when he comfortable with you, yeah, he ain't gonna choke. Like, why is that? You know what I mean? But, you know, I seen clips of you versus Soul Flair, LaFlair Soul, Saflair Soul. So, you know, you did good. I don't know if you know him or not, you know, but, you know, shout out to Chess, but I don't know, bro. I just don't know. It's all smoke and mirrors from what we know, you know, and like Big T said something that was crazy, right? This is what he said in the space. He was just like, yo, like when I battled Surf, like I beat Surf like 80-20, like you could clearly see it. Like I beat him in real life. You go back on that app and you look at the app, he's winning. You know, and he's just like, who's going to be on the other side, like being accountable for who actually like is winning on the app? Like they can make whoever they want to win on the app. You know, so it's kind of just like, and this is not going at the URL trying to go after their business or talk about, you know what I mean, things like that with the app, or try to get y'all not to buy the app. I'm not doing that. I'm just bringing into question, because it's like, how can you even quantify the viewership? Like, this is an app that's this is not YouTube. This is not something that's going to be regulated by, you know what I mean, like specific forces or whatever, you know. And John said something. He was just like, yo, like, if you create a streaming service, like, you have to have bots. We're finding out record companies have bots. You know what I mean? And with record companies, you know, you get like an artist, like, you're going to have like, you know, like stream farms, and that's come out. You know, a lot of these artists stream farms, you know what I mean? Getting like, that's why you see people like the Baby that may have all these streams, but people don't really be going to his concert all like that. It's because a lot of this is manufactured. You know what I mean? So if you have an app, like, where is the accountability for people to know exactly what's going on with the numbers? We've already seen, I'm not going to say the name in order, but TV Caffeine, you know, they've done like, I think it was like Kings versus Queens, and they saying like they had like 1 million people like watching it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and we found out like that whole month they had nowhere near that for the whole platform. That's including poker, the dancers, the, you know, people that's going live after the battles, before the battles, giving predictions, the battles, everything throughout the whole month didn't even equal up to 1 million views. So it's like, what is the real numbers? Like, we don't even know. And this is not like, I'm not just sitting here trying to tear down Battle Rap because I think that it's a cool thing to do. You know, oh, they just talking, or they just like, why they mad? Like, what? It's not a cool thing to do. Like, we've all spent years like in this sport, like watching it. Yeah, I'm not participating in terms of writing and putting battles together and getting out there and performing it. I don't have to deal with that stress. Y'all do, and y'all have to deal with the media. You know what I mean? Like, if y'all lose and stuff like that. But we finding this out is very disheartening. You know what I mean? To me, you know what I mean? Maybe people can look past it, but when I say battle rap is dead, it's dead as we knew it. Now it's a new form of it. You know what I mean? So y'all tell me what y'all, and yeah, I went on Hot 97 snitching. I was talking to Lisa Evers, tell him everything. She ain't have to tell me nothing. She ain't have to give me a McDonald's value meal or nothing. You know how they do it first 48, be giving you meals and trying to get you to snitch. She ain't have to give me a Diet Coke, Coca-Cola, nothing. She was like, hey, what's going on? They rehearsing battles, Lisa? Wait a minute. I told everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Like, it's like, bro, like, this cannot be something that's upheld and people could just be cool with. And I'm wondering, like, when VERB is saying things like, yo, like, your favorite battlers are doing this. You know what I mean? 90% of what you seeing on the Caffeine era, like, this is what it is. You know, it brings in a question, like, what is real? You know what I'm saying? So y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Am I doing too much talking about this? Am I going too far? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, y'all don't hear, I mean, you hear me talking about it. You hear Angry Fan talking about it. You seen ADEP, HNIC talking about it. You seen Vada talk about it. But other than that, you ain't really hearing people talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm curious to see what everybody thinks about this particular situation and why are people not talking about it? You know what I mean? Maybe they busy in real life. They just ain't had time to cut the camera. I don't know. But why ain't nobody, DM Detroit, he talking about, but why ain't nobody talking about it? You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Battle rap was the last, you know, like true, like source of hip hop that I thought, you know what I'm saying? It's a subculture of hip hop that is its truest form. You know what I mean? Like a pure form. That's what I thought. And, you know, I'm finding out like maybe people shouldn't have been so crazy on Drake. You know what I mean? Like, cause they doing the same thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comments. I'm sorry, Drake, I can't give you a pass. Drake didn't diss everybody on this new album. Everybody. I thought he was about to diss Mook for leaking the audio. I'm like, oh, Mook about to catch one of these strays from Drake. But he ain't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Drake, shout out to your album. I see people hating on DJ Academics right now. They saying like, oh, well, he's just like D-Rod and Drake. I mean, like, if he feel like this is a great album, like, how y'all mad at him? Like, the album ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? And it's good to get quality work from people, you know, when you've been getting a lot of crap from people in the hip-hop community. You know what I'm saying? So I think the album was good. But shout out to Drake. Shout out to everybody that ain't writing together. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody that's keeping it real, because it ain't many of us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people I'm finding out are on secret payrolls and different. I ain't saying no names. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, you just don't know, bruh. I'm blocking everybody. Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Master P. You know what I'm saying? I just watched one of your movies. That's crazy. I got the hookup. Watching, I got the hookup, and then I go, wait a minute. Your boy might have to leave Battle Rap because they tripping. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.